today we're going to be updating the reptile room for April, so stick around.
My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am with Tigger, my Hypo-Honduran milk snake, and today we're going to be updating some fun little friends that we haven't quite seen in a while and just kind of update and share their progress with you guys. Tigger right now is currently in shed, which is great for a hypo because when a hypo is in shed, it kind of adds a little bit more of that blue ghostly look to these guys, and I mean, he's growing like a weed for sure. So I am obsessed with this guy. I had milk snakes growing up, and I don't remember my experience with them just being what it is when I held and handled Tigger. They are known when they're younger to be whippy and kind of like that whippy kind of fast-paced kind of thing. They kind of tone down over time, as you can see with him. He's totally chill after handling him so much in abundance. But what I'm kind of getting at with that is that when I had my first few of them, I remember them kind of being troublemakers in a sense, always constantly trying to escape, always kind of being more finicky in a sense as well too. And I'm not really getting that with this anymore. I don't know what's kind of changed over time. Again, I was really young at the time when I was owning those, and I'm just really glad that I got back into the species. I think it's just a really fun thing. I definitely would get more milk snakes and consider more in the future. If you guys work with colubrids and more specifically milk snakes, let me know your guys' experience with them, what you guys think of them personally. I think they're great. I think they are really a fantastic snake for sure. Just so beautiful looking and have such a cool demeanor to them that I just can't get enough of for sure. So this guy, like I said, growing like a weed for sure. I remember when he was thinner than my pinky, and it's just crazy to see how he has grown over time. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I wanted. I wanted an animal that's super placid like this because, again, for educational programs and stuff like that, that's kind of what I want, is an animal that kids can enjoy, really soak in his beautiful coloration and patterning, and really have an appreciation for this animal and just kind of learn about this animal in general. So that's kind of why we got this guy, and I am just so excited to see him kind of progress over time. It's really cool for sure. I figured while we're on the line of colubrids, let's bring out this beauty right here, and this is my Heliconia corn snake right here. At around the same time as Tigger, the milk snake. With every single shed, this snake is becoming more and more flamingo pink, and it's just insanity because it was showing like that Heliconia kind of coloration to it at the beginning, and it was just very minor. I was like, okay, even if it's just a minor kind of look to it, I mean, it's still impressive and beautiful, but over time, oh my gosh, I mean, and we're just really at the beginning of everything. I mean, as this thing kind of ages to an adult, I'm really excited to see how this snake kind of transpires and transforms into what it's going to be. I'm really excited about that. It's beautiful for sure, and I mean, so puppy dog tame. I am obsessed with this. Again, another species that I had growing up a lot, and I loved my corn snakes. Corn snakes are great, and I personally can't get enough of them myself. Super excited to kind of be working with these guys again. This was another snake that I just kind of wanted to raise up and really show kids and people, just educational wise, just the importance and beauty of snakes and reptiles in general. And I think that's just utmost importance wise, something that's always important for all of us as reptile keepers to do. You know, it's never something that you just want to throw a snake on someone in public or anything like that. You want people to have a good first impression with these animals for sure, because for a lot of people, this is their first time seeing a snake, handling a reptile in general. You want to make sure it's a good first impression. But yeah, so that's kind of why we're doing and working with these guys and kind of gaining that stuff to eventually start working on these programs in a smaller amount and kind of seeing where it goes and how I like it, and just kind of learning from it as well too. I've done small educational programs in the past, but I want to do something maybe a little bit on a mid-sized scale as well. I think it would be really fun. But as we are kind of showing off these guys, I kind of also wanted to update you guys on things in the reptile room. Obviously, we have the ball python eggs that just came out, and I am so excited that those were just laid. Those have been cooking in the incubator, no problems with those whatsoever. So I'm super excited for June to finally come and to actually have babies again, ball python babies. Super stoked. We are still waiting on the other mamas, so in a few more weeks we'll kind kind of tell and see what's to come, and I'm super excited about that. But the incubator otherwise just has that clutch in it. The Stimson's clutch is out. I will kind of show off a little bit more of that later in the video, but just a small hint, because next week it's all about them, and I'm so excited to share that all with you guys for sure. But yeah, I will give you a little sneak preview just at the end of this video, so stick around and wait for that. And then we have this little girl right here. So she is doing great. This is my Rhino iguana that you saw that I got from Chris over at Epic Style. She is doing so well. Loves her blueberries, loves her bananas, loves her salads in general. She never misses a meal for sure. She's loving her new enclosure as well too. If you haven't seen, a few weeks back I did build her a whole enclosure for her to kind of grow out in, and I mean, she is loving it. Checks all the boxes that I am requiring, above all making sure that her care requirements and her enclosure is making sure that the habitat is ready for her personal needs, along with secondary, which is also important, making her get comfortable with me. Again, right when you walk in this room, the enclosure's right there. So she is getting a full-on look at me all day, all angles, all throughout while I'm working in here, and she is loving it. She jumps right on this panel, obviously not necessarily excited for me, but excited to get fed. So she'll come right up here, start licking my hand, kind of getting some senses, and she loves blueberries. Yeah, so it's so nice to have an animal like this that is just so personable, so curious as well too. Just kind of checking out the camera right now, but I mean, as you can see, very puppy dog tame, very relaxed animal, and just kind of loves to kind of sit out with me in 15 to 20 minute increments. I'll just kind of take her out, let her relax on me. She loves to scratch up my arms and hands, that's for sure, but that's okay. Wouldn't have it any other way. And I just think it's so cool to be working with something so prehistoric like this, and just so smart. They are just so beautiful, and I just can't get enough of her, that's for sure. Again, she's kind of like checking everything out. I mean, she's just all about the lights and camera in action right now. This is her first time on camera ever since that we kind of took her from her kind of like temporary enclosure, so she was still kind of cold then and kind of thing. But even now that she's all warmed up, all accustomed to her routine and stuff like that, you can see just how calm this animal is. Very chill, very relaxed, super placid, and that's what we want. We want to make sure we're working with this animal because these guys get big, that's for sure. So we want to make sure that we're taking care of this animal, make sure that's gaining trust and gaining that bond between us to make sure that we have a nice, healthy, happy relationship with this animal. Because if it goes south with this animal, I mean, it can get kind of gnarly for sure. I've seen some more territorial ones. I've seen some ones that can impact some pretty nasty bites, and I know people that work with these guys and have really placid, happy ones that love to be pet, love to be like cat-like. For example, Brian Barczyk, his was the first that I ever had an in-person contact with Bella, and Bella was so cat-like. I would be editing on the computer and she would literally crawl right up and just start knocking things off of the table and stuff, and it was so cat-like, and that's how I kind of came up with that term, is because cats like to do that too. And she just was super mellow and placid. And then they had Diddy and Dixie as well too, who are over at Legacy, which, by the way, I have been over to Legacy countless times now. It's definitely something super surreal for sure. We're definitely doing a video there that's in the works, so in the next couple weeks here, stick around, stay tuned. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel because we have some really fun content over at Legacy. If you haven't checked my social media as well too, I've been posting some fun things from that trip as well. Regardless, back to the Rhino iguana as a whole, it's just a really cool bond that he would always tell me was like one of his favorites that he kind of got, was just gaining that bond with Bella, and I can totally see why. These guys are just so intelligent, so fun to work with and talk to. Like, they really kind of pick up on every single movement and thing that you say, and it's really cool to see. And reading this animal is just something that's totally unique, and I am loving it for sure. So definitely early stages. Like I said, I mean, we've only had this little one over a little bit over a month now, but I am loving every second of it for sure. Anytime that I can, I'm taking this animal out and I'm just relaxing with it, and we're just having conversations on the couch. It's a good time for sure. And I'm feeding her blueberries and salads out of my hand. What's not to love? But before we wrap this video up, I want to show a quick little snippet of the little baby Stimson's pythons. You guys want to see? Let's check them out. So right after I finish this video up here, I'm going to be filming the rest of the Stimson's one because they have all shed out. At least I think most of them all shed out for the most part. But guys, this is just so exciting for sure. And again, we're just going to give a little quick sneak peek of this, nothing crazy, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is just so exciting. Oh my gosh, look at this, look how tiny they are. Isn't this crazy? Like, insane. and these guys are just stunners for sure. All of these guys came out so beautiful, great and good health as well too. Again, we'll go more in depth about that next week. Stick around for that. But oh my gosh, guys, this is just, I mean, what? A little bit of a feisty attitude. I mean, again, I'm a giant in comparison to them, so they kind of have a little bit of a feisty little thing. There's a little Stimson's bite right there, but that's totally okay. So again, these guys are a little bit snippy right now, which is good. I hope they have good feisty appetites for sure. But I am so excited for these guys. You have no idea. This is just striking in beauty, literally. And I am so excited for the road ahead. I cannot wait for these little guys for sure. To just raise these guys up is just, it's just such an honor for sure. I mean, this is just so crazy. These guys, again, have such small teeth too. I mean, I am not worried about a bite from these guys whatsoever, but they are just so beautiful. And I mean, again, just such a rewarding experience working with these guys, finally hatching these guys out myself. It is just a really cool thing. And I mean, it just blows me away for sure. And I just can't believe I have these guys in my hand right now that I self-produced. Just insane, super rewarding, super crazy. But yeah, stick around. Next week is going to be a fun one. I can't wait to be filming this video with these guys right now, and I can't wait to share you a little bit more as well too. You're gonna be striking at that video as well too. So anyways, guys, stick around for that video. I appreciate you guys coming along for this video. It truly means the world to me. If you guys could do me a few favors, let me know in the comments how your reptiles are doing. I would love to hear updates from your guys as well too. Along with, if you guys could do me a few favors, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Definitely check me out on social media as well too. I've been posting updates of not only these guys right here, but all my other fun reptile adventures as well too. So definitely check me out there as well on Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Check me out, guys, for sure. I appreciate you guys, and your ongoing support truly means the world to me. Until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.